Hi everyone, it is Pokemon Rookie 123. Thank you for checking out my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome to the page. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's your second, third, or fourth time here, thank you for coming back and showing me some love. So in this channel, I simply talk about things that I'm investing in, why I think you should be investing in as well, things that have worked for me when investing in Pokemon, and things that haven't. That way you guys can learn from my mistakes. But in this video, we're going to be talking about one set that I think is going to be a home run, just like Hidden Fate. And that set, if you can look at the background, is Cosmic Eclipse. And we're going to be go over some reasons of why I think everyone should be investing in this item. So first off, Cosmic Eclipse came out in the Sun and Moon era, and it had tag team Pokemon in it. And tag team Pokemon was a very cool concept that the Pokemon company came out with, and they decided to put two Pokemon together in the same card. And I brought an example here for those of you that are new to Pokemon and don't know what tag teams are. I brought Celebi and Venusaur GX. So if you can see right here, there's Venusaur in the middle, and there's also Celebi there. So you can see two Pokemon there. And what was cool about these is that it kind of caters to more than one person. Usually a Pokemon card just had one Pokemon on it. So if it just had Venusaur, all the Venusaur fans would get it. But if it had Celebi, all the Celebi fans would get it. But this card catered to both of those fans. And it also catered to people who like grass Pokemon. So a lot of people were chasing for this card. And a lot of collectors wanted it for their collection. And one thing that I also like about tag team Pokemon were that they were very competitive. So therefore, a lot of people were going after them to put them inside their decks. So that way they got a lot of exposure and it became very popular very fast. Let's talk about Cosmic Eclipse. First of all, I think Cosmic Eclipse is probably the most slept set in modern day era. And the big reason for that is because Cosmic Eclipse roughly came out around the same time Hidden Fate did. And there's no set that can compare or compete with Hidden Fate. So that way, Hidden Fate got the spotlight, and Cosmic Eclipse kind of was like in the back curtain, just crying and watching all the kids go crazy for Hidden Fate. But now I'm seeing a lot of people are starting to open their eyes and see, wait, hold up. Cosmic Eclipse has a lot of good cards and a lot of good chase cards, and you can start seeing the price of all the cards in Cosmic Eclipse going up and up. So that's definitely one of the reasons why Cosmic Eclipse was slept on. And let me go into details of why I think Cosmic Eclipse is probably the best set in all the tag team sets. First off, Team Up was pretty cool as the base set version for it. But Team Up only had roughly 3 chase cards. It had the Latios and Latias alternative art. It had Pikachu and Zekrom Hyper Rare, and the Gengar Mimikyu was a very dope card as well. But that's basically the only 3 chase cards you can get from it. Unbroken Bonds had the Charizard, which, you know, everyone loves Charizard, so any set that has a Charizard in it, that's always going to be the chase card. It had the Hyper Rare, but it also had the Blastoise Hyper Rare, which is very cool as well. And if you have that card, hold on to that card because it's a very hard card to pull. And I still don't even have that card. I'm trying to pull it myself. But let's go on to the next set, and that's Unified Minds, which is right over here. And Unified Minds was cool too because it had Mewtwo and Mew and the Hyper Rare in it as well. And you know, Mewtwo and Mew is always going to be popular because the first movie came out with Mewtwo and Mew. So that's always going to get some love. But that's basically the only card, the chase card for that one. I think Dragonite was there as well, the Hyper Rare. But for Cosmic Eclipse, I mean, I don't even know where to start with this set. There was just so many chase cards. For starters, it had Charizard in it as well. So, you know, Charizard is always going to be a chase card. But it had Blastoise and it had Venusaur in it as well. So it had all 3 starters in this set. So it had a little bit for everyone. You know, if you like Charizard, you want to open this set. If you like Blastoise, you want to open this set. If you love Venusaur, you want to open this set. But it just doesn't stop there. It had a whole bunch of trainer full art cards. I'm talking about more than 5. It had red and blue in one card together, and the artwork is just insane. So if you love trainer cards, definitely open up this set. And if that wasn't enough, guys, it had a new concept, a very cool thing about putting the Pokemon trainer with the Pokemon together. And I brought one example over here that I want to show you. Right over here, you can see the Pokemon in the front and the trainer in the back. And this was a secret rare. And they have 12 of these in there. And the most popular one is Pikachu with red. So right there, it had 12 of those secret rares that everyone wanted to get. It had the trainer cards, and it had a whole bunch of tag teams that everyone wanted to get as well. So it shows you that Cosmic Eclipse is kind of like Hidden Fate, where Hidden Fate had the Charizard that everyone wanted to get. But even if you don't pull the Charizard, you'll still be happy if you pull some of the evolutions. If you pull the Charmander or the Eevee, Cosmic Eclipse is the same way. Even if you don't put the Charizard, you're very happy if you put the Blastoise or the Venusaur or the Secret Rares or any of the full art trainers. So I think that's one thing when looking at the sets that are coming out. Do they have more than one chase card? Are you happy if you don't get the hype card that's in it? And that shows you that people are going to keep opening and they're happy when opening up a product. Because that's the main thing when you're looking long term that people like to see. Did they enjoy opening up that product? Did they like that feeling of like, oh man, what card is gonna come out? Like, look at Champion's Path, right? The only two chase cards are the Charizard. When you open that product, if you don't get the Charizard, you're kind of down. You kind of feel sad for opening it. But with Cosmic Eclipse, man, I still, even now today, when I open a pack, I get so excited because I know no matter what I open, I'm gonna open something good. So that's definitely a check plus when looking into investing in a product. If they have that variable, it's definitely worth investing in. One thing that I like about Cosmic Eclipse is the price point that it's going for right now. If you look at Team Up, it's roughly going for $700. That's a lot of money for a modern set. And if you open it, I don't think you get your money's worth. If we looked at those three chase cards that it had in there, the most expensive is the Latios and Latias that's going for roughly $160. I mean, the other two are going for like $100. So even if you put all those three, you're looking at roughly $360. So you still have to make up $340 in cards, and you probably won't make that up. So it's not worth opening. If you look at Unbroken Bonds, the only valuable card, well, there's two, is the Charizard and the Blastoise. The Charizard is roughly going for like 140. Same thing with the Blastoise. So you're looking at 280 there. So you might make your profit, or you might make your monies back if you open that box, but you have to pull both of those, and they're both hyper rare, so the chance of you open both of those in the same box is very, very low. Unified Minds is probably the best one that you're probably gonna get your money's worth, just because it was reprinted recently, so it's the lowest one out of all of them in price point. It's roughly going for like $270 right now. You could have bought a few months back, maybe a month ago, for like $150 to $200. So if you open it, you're going for the Mew, which is like $140 right now, so you're already halfway there. So you might get your money back there. But Cosmic Eclipse is going right now for $350 to $400. And I was looking at some of the cards and the price points of some of these cards. You got the Charizard, obviously, that's over $100. But you had like 10 cards that are over $50, right? You had, I think, like 8 cards that were over $40, and like 7 cards that were $30, and like a whole bunch that were $20. So let's say you do miss the $100 card, but you pull like 2 of the $50 cards, already $100, and you pull like 4 of the $30 cards, that's already $240 or $220. So you're close to getting your money back, and you have a higher chance of making your money back for Cosmic Eclipse. But the reason why I think Cosmic Eclipse is the product to get is because it's gonna get a reprint in a few months, guys. That means the price is gonna drop. I think it's gonna drop roughly, this is my prediction, the same price as Unified Minds. Unified Minds was like $150 to $200. I think the same thing's gonna happen with Cosmic Eclipse. I think it's gonna be closer to the $200 mark. But even then, even at $200, it's a steal. I mean, just talking about all the cards that are in there, and for $200, you're definitely going to be in the profit if you open up the box. So you know your boy right here is definitely saving up right now to go buy as many cases as I can of Cosmic Eclipse, especially knowing that it's probably going to be the last reprint that Cosmic Eclipse ever gets. So it's probably going to be your last chance to get this box at a steal price, at a decent price. I got this box for $88. You know, I should have bought more, but you know, sometimes you don't have the funds at the moment. But definitely for $200, it's definitely still worth it. So guys, start saving up now. That way, when the reprint does come, you're able to snag a few, guys, because I'm going to be storing these away. And I like to give tips about when it comes to investing and buying on product. That's kind of like not about the set, but just a tip for overall. I'm trying to give one in every video. And the tip that I have for this video is try to diversify your inventory. You know, I know you always want to get the booster box, and sometimes the booster box can cost a lot of money. So you can still get the ETB. I think the ETB is still cool, and you also can still get the packs. You know, I'm thinking about trying to compare it to modern, to vintage. And if you look at vintage first base edition booster boxes, they're going for a couple $100,000, and not a lot of people can afford that, right? But let's say some people can afford just one pack of first edition. If it's going for like $1,000 or a couple $100, someone can afford that more easily, right? So someone's able to put that up to buy that, but not a lot of people can open up or pay for the box. And I think the same thing is gonna happen for these modern day products, right? Let's say the booster box goes to 1,500. Maybe not a lot of people can buy the product for 1,500, a booster box, but they could buy the ETB for 400, or maybe they can buy the single packs for $50 or $75, right? So you kind of want to cater to everyone when you're thinking about investing, right? Because if you can't sell the box for 1,500, you don't want to open it up and sell the packs. Instead, try to buy some single packs. Try to buy some single cards. Try to buy the ETB. And you do always want to hit a home run in baseball, and the home run probably will be the booster box. But, like in baseball, it's okay to hit a triple. It's okay to hit a double. It's okay to hit a single because they're good too. So maybe a single is just a booster pack, right? But, if you buy 4 booster packs at $3 a piece, at $4 a piece, but then each one ends up being $50, that's a good profit right there alone. So don't always just think about, trying to hit a home run. Hit those triples, hit those doubles, and hit those singles, But if you don't invest and you don't buy any of these products, then you're never going to get up to bat. And that's like a strikeout, You never want to hit a strikeout. You want to, build up your average. So that's my advice for this video, Just buy little by little, guys. Even if it's not the booster box, just buy some products to invest in, hold on to it, and it's going to be fun. I love investing in Pokemon, especially when I see my inventory growing. I didn't just buy all this in one day. I started with 1 box. The next day I bought another one. I saw a good deal, I bought a case, and then I bought packs, and now I have all these products, and I look at it, and it was a lot of work. It was hard work, but it brings a smile to your face because you see the growth. So guys, that's my advice and my tip for this video. Buy little by little and diversify your inventory. And this is the reason of why I think Cosmic Eclipse is definitely a home run and why everyone should invest in it in the future, especially in a few months, guys. So thank you once again for checking out my channel. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up and just hit the subscribe button. And if you want to check out my Instagram, it's the same name. It's Pokemon Rookie 123, where I post up some pictures of some of my products as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.